madness. This is
Jane Bond art.
Okay, so how to draw helicopter in perspective, and particularly talking today about how to draw MH-6. Maybe it's M. No, so it's like helicopter to like transport special forces, stuff like that. So sometimes it can be equipped with rockets. What's this? Rockets, machine guns. Very cool. And sometimes it have people sitting like this on a bench. So here I will show you example how to break down the reference and how to convert any object, any vehicle, so anything you want to draw, you need to convert, like translate into a visual language, or to make it able to draw and to have kind of control over it. So if you draw something in 2D, then visual language, it's like in the children books, we have this circle, square, triangle. So you see like, draw girl will be or like this, drawing boy will be like some, like this kind of, let's say. So, but if you draw in 3D, then your visual language will be based, first of all, on a box, on the 3 dimensions, y, x, and z, right? So you need to bring this quality, these parameters to reference, so you will able to draw it. So low dope swim. So how to do this? Like first, it's about measurement. You kind of study it. You study your object, and you trying to find this like a ratio measurements which will make you able to scale it and just kind of organize within your drawing, like work with the proportions. So let's say first it's a side view. So let's say I was thinking with this helicopter, and I did a lot of drawing, a lot of different drawings, and just to, like I tell you, when I say something, it's like this.
What do you do?
I say what I mean, and I do what I say.
So when I learn how to draw, like this helicopter, for example, I've been just drawing about 100 times, just drawing again and again, like drawing different sequence, experimenting with proportions, just to see how best way. And then when I find like a way I like it, I draw a couple more times to check it out, to see if there's some adjustments. And it's always, more you draw it, more you see, you can fine tune it, and you can improve it. So here I find like very convenient, like at one point I find this very convenient measurement to draw in this helicopter. Convenient for me. when you draw yourself, you eventually you will come up to for your method how to make anything be convenient to draw for you. So first I start with this 1.5 and 1 square ratio, right? So we have this base. Then from here I do this slanted angle. So it's kind of like a whole body, main body of helicopter. And but if I subdivide here in half, so about here it will be h of a pilot seat, maybe a little higher. And here it's a cockpit panel, kind of. Let me show you. It's like this one. So with all the screens, tumblers. And it's very interesting here is that this panel, cockpit, it's kind of sound funny. It's, yeah, here you can see it's clearly. So you see, so this is here, so it go like this. And here we have like seats. So it's like very much like in a car. So and here this cockpit is like became like external. So if this part it's inside, it's like under glass. Here we have this part, it's like external part, like we can see it as a outside of helicopter.
What do you do?
I see what I
So in a side view, it's kind of look like this. So we have first we have this interior, and then here we have this glass cover. So also this sequence for me it's very convenient because it's really annoying if I start from curved form. It's like I don't like kind of this approach. I prefer to start with a symmetrical form and then say like, oh, we can put some arcs here. So, and now we get this like curved glass over interior. So later we'll show you how it works. So you see it's like cockpit here, and then this curve, which is like covering this part, but this part, it's external. So to this thing, also here's this rear, like rear door. Here usually kind of ammunition, some equipment in the box. So to this 1.5 square, we add 3 more squares. So, and about from this point, So about this point, you make line to your kind of upper third, and this will be tail. So you see, we have this like in Scott Robertson telling about drawing is about connecting dots. So you need to map these dots properly. And for this box is R2. So we have this line here. Then here we have this exhaust for engine. And same, maybe it's like, let's say, half of a square here. And I will put, it's like this. So then we making it like that. And here on the top, we have this thing, which you can also like little extend shown before. So and same here, if we drop it down like this. So here will be a sled. Oh, Constantinus. And again, human pillar. So, and here we have this. So here is our main frame, main structure. Now let's start drawing it. So this 1.5 square, and then add 3 more squares. Nice. Yeah, it's inevitable. If you draw more, you will improve. Yeah, just practice more. So here, who's this? And this is like calligraphy, you know, or like a routine in some kind of sport. When you make it and you find it's useful, repeat 100 times, you know, just maybe every day, once or twice, or in one day can do it like 20 times, but just do it many times. Be patient. It's not about just making a lot attempts. It's about like every attempt also should be rigorous, right? You should focus when you do it. It should be like really kind of you really fully trying to do and focus on what you're doing, not just like, oh, I make some quick drawings and then I say, yeah, I didn't draw a lot. So here we have this construction. Now here to draw pilot and copilot seat, I divide like this. Then we can do it's very easy to draw a chair, right? So here we have 2 chairs. So here is many lines, it's kind of many steps, and when you do like first 10 times, it's like feels very slow and clunky kind of, right? So that's why when you do it 20 times, it already feels like very easy to do. And then when you do it 100 times, it feels like you being like, yeah, like you're born with it. Like, you know, from womb, you was already able to draw helicopters. And it's also improve your ability to draw any other helicopters and some similar kind of stuff. Like maybe it's like a robot, you can convert it and play with it. So every new object you learn also improving your general skill, your general ability of drawing everything else. Yeah, like because culture, right? Culture, it's a second nature. So we learn stuff. It's unnatural, like it's not instinct. In some point, it's unnatural, but we make it natural. So now here, right, we have this and this. So this one is like a rear wall. It's like this side. Let me. We have this wall and this wall, right? So then also there is a curvature on the ceiling. So you just now you can add this curvature. Then, like I showed already, notice it's like from here begins this thing. Right? So we can also start to indicate it. So it's like this. Also it has this angle. So and almost forget tail. Because tail, we need this angle. We need this direction, right? So from here to here, you draw now this line. And now when you draw this and this here, so there is like this thing. From top, it look like this. Maybe I can find. Kind of, yeah, you see? It's like this, or like this. It's just more, became more narrow. So it's just important, we need to have this line, because it's not parallel to this one. You see, it's inclined. So, and here, you see what I did? We have this side of box of cube here, and I make like this so they're parallel. And now it's also help us to draw sled. So I make it continue here, and I say, okay, it's like this eye, right? But sled is not only straight, it's also going to the side. So let me show you. Rectangle, okay, this one. So You see, we kind of it's going like this, but then we have to move on the right. So then eventually we have this angle here. So like this angle half. And this right, so it's going down at first. Then you follow in this Z direction, right? From these 2 points, you draw distance, this distance, and you say like how far? Maybe here. So this will be more proper. But you're using same point, starting point here, going now to this direction. So what it'll give us? It gives us very important thing. It's like because it looks on not instinctive kind of here, because it looks like they're just going straight, right? When if you look from a side, when you look from side, it's actually like this. So from side it look like this, from front it's look like this. So it's both. So and the only way to draw it properly is to have this kind of operation like this, if it's clear. So this is what we're doing here. We have first with this angle, it gives us this point, and then we move this point a little to the side, and then we connect. So we have both slanted and more external direction. And then make it like this. Same, it's like very basic operation. So now we can mirror it. Other side. Then also here, can draw bench. Let's see, bench. Bench. Can we move this on the other side? And what's this? So now also like I show engine, this exhaust is on the rear side of this box, right? So it's here we have this rear side. Then I say where is exhaust, and then I draw this curve here. So talking about this stuff. A little bit. Yeah. So, and then, so from this point, kind of doing this thing here. For this circle, I just kind of lift one square here and turn it into circle. So it can be this 6 wings. So also you see like, oh, this is straight, right? Okay, now you can add curve here. So it will be more, we're getting now to this egg shape. Like this, right? So now we go, oh, now it looks like egg-shaped. Show helicopter. So so what we have? We have pilot seat. Here is like that. And now we can bring this windshield kind of, right? So we have this center line. Then from about here will be this rib kind of, right? So like I said, this is an external part of cockpit, and you make here this belt line. Like that. And then here we have this kind of cross section. So this side thing, and you just make edge like this. That's it. So we have this very complex kind of curved form of helicopter. And what is most important is like every proportions here is under control. If you have a problem with accuracy, it's just about adjustment. You can make it a little more wide, more narrow. You can skew it this way, that way, whatever, right? So let's make some linear. Let's make some heavy metal, because this thing is like one of most badass stuff ever. This helicopter. Fuck. Let's check here. It's like draw, metal, sleep, repeat. Here also some. Also watch interview with a pilot, combat pilot of this helicopter. It's you can go find on YouTube. Greg Cocker, Coker. It's like talking about his adventures of being pilot of this helicopter. Так. So you see also with this structure, you can do whatever you want with this. You can draw it like half dismantled. If you draw other way around, if you draw from outside in, it will be impossible to draw properly these interior elements. But with this from inside going to outside, you can manage every element here. So, and also, of course, like with all perspective, how it works, is not required to follow exactly the same sequence every time. It's just like this approach and this sequence, it's the most maybe like slow and proper way to draw it. Even this can have like many variations actually, but point here is like if you're able to draw like this, then it will be very easy to make shortcuts, and you will have like more, you will be able to make more proper kind of shortcuts without make like some weird mistakes. So I have this direction here for this. So here's Sleds. I know it's also my conversion with the people in the uh, like this angle. So cool. And also and this one. Yeah. Just imagine how intense is it. Like you need to sit there while this thing is flying like crazy, and um, then it's actually just transportation. You need to get out from it and start kind of your business. It's like no time for hangover. No excuses. It's like it seems for me it's almost like if you have like your work table, like trying to draw and make stream on the helicopter, sitting here on a bench and making your sketch. Seems something similar. Not talking about all this like environment where is actually happening. Uh, so I immediately can start to draw sleds. as a bench. So you can see it's actually even within this sequence, there is many options where you can do it, and like level of detailization. So like I can make it just like a simple framework like this, and maybe make it only flying chairs. So all proportions will be same. So we'll have like guys sitting here, pilots sitting here, but there is no body of helicopter. That's why I say this approach, systematic and structural approach, it's essential for being creative. Because being creative, what does it mean? It's like you're manipulating with some material, right? Like it's some kind of building blocks, some kind of sand. Let's say, like, right? You have like this sand box, kind of where you sit with your shovel and making sand castles. Same. So it's like we have components, we have materials, and all the stuff should have kind of certain principles of how you can work with them. It's like you need like water to make sand wet, so it will be more kind of stick, and you can make actually castles and stuff like that. Technology. Same here, straight, make a curve. So I have curved body, curved body. So again, like maybe to make it more clear, so we have this body here, 1.5, right? So this slanted surface, I make curved top here, and then also can add curvature to this side and the rear side. And this is how we have this like rounded form of a helicopter. Fast. Okay. So, and same here, right? We have like this arc and this arc. So basically, you even you can make this helicopter from paper and a wire, you know, here, right? So have this and this. So this is kind of form here. And then when you have this and that stuff, kind of putting it together. So I have it's kind of this here, and it's kind of this here. So again, you see structure, system, measurement, how different it is from just trying to eyeball in these curves. Having boxes, having this XYZ coordinates, helping you to find exact location of a dot in a space. Right? So you can say like, oh, this how this what is coordinates. This is like distance from here to there, from here to here to here, kind of. You have all the structure interconnected. Everything have its place. You have a ratio and ratio kind of parameters. Так. So we have this thing. So we have here. Now can put guys in this. Так, here we put some for well. Okay. So what is compiled? Is there kind of sit here? And we have I made also my guy in the pose is like a rifleman sitting on the bench. Here, so he will be sit here. So kind of need to find proper proportions. So they will be not too big and not too small. So we have been here. Let's see. What's this? So right, free heavy metal music. So let's check wings. So this also answered the question is like how to become better artist when you draw from real life observation. It's like how to draw better from observation. It's like motorcycles, vehicles, all this stuff. Yeah, you will draw better from observation when you just will learn how to draw. So learn how to draw in perspective, learn how to draw vehicles, helicopters, motorcycles, airplanes. So then when you draw them from real life, you can draw them quick and you will draw them properly. So now if you see some like MH-6 flying, you say, oh, you draw very fast. And then people look like, wow, you draw it so fast. And you say like, and they ask you, how can you draw so fast? You're like kind of so nature with it. You just look it for 5 seconds and then you can draw it from memory. And you smile and like, ha 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 ha. Yeah, from memory. But this memory is not based on the 5 seconds of looking. It's based on your 5 week of drawing at home. So yeah, let's say with vehicles, motorcycles. If you're able to draw like couple vehicles, like, or only one kind of car, like maybe you're a fan of a Ford, and then we just drove Ford every day for 5 years. So then actually for you will be easy to draw any other model. It will just require little kind of readjustment, but you already drawing vehicles a lot. So just change a little proportions and a ratio, that's it. So, and make it also your habit. So it's your new habit which you need to train, which at first will feels like unnatural and not convenient and kind of like, what the hell? This make no sense. And blah blah blah. It's like inside you, all this thing like this voice, will tell like, "What are you doing?"
What do you
this
do?
kind of.
I say what I mean, and I do what I say.
Because it's important, it's useful for you, so you do it, right? And then it became your nature, and then it became like your vision, your artistic, creative, like advanced and very nuanced perspective of world. So, and like I say, if you want to draw better cars in general, slow down and make like a very rigorous reference study of some vehicle. Just like break it down proportions, find a way how to draw it like with a proper ratio, learn details. Sometimes like you need to practice how to draw different elements separately, like how to draw wheel in perspective, because like wheel itself, it's also a very complex object. How to draw if take motorcycle, right? Like how to draw handlebar in perspective, how to draw fork in perspective. So you learning how to draw like just one particular motorcycle model, but you really make a very, very rigorous and in-depth study and practice. And this will improve you a lot. It's like you will learn from this, from just one motorcycle. You will gain this like very deep perspective. And you start to see all these complex structures, and so you can break down any other motorcycle from then much faster, and it will become kind of your new level, right? If before you always look at motorcycles like this like lazy eye, and you don't notice much, and doesn't tell you much, right? But then from this like in-depth study, you gain this like deep perspective, and you start to see elements, you understand meaning of this each part, you see construction of each part. So each new model of motorcycle will perceived by you just like modification of your previous drawings. So it's like you keep drawing same stuff like you already drew before with some modifications. And this is like secret of visual memory. It's like based on your understanding. So when you understand, then it's also kind of connected with your practice. So you understand by drawing at least one motorcycle, you understand what is his construction, structure, function of its elements. And then you can very quickly understand same stuff about every other motorcycles. It just looks like, oh, it's this kind of just little different form. That's it. Upshot view. Okay. Upshot, you mean like from ground looking up, right? Yeah. More practice drawn reference. Let's see reference. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So let me finish with this one. Pilots. Hmm. Now draw some upshot. Shot. Snapshot, take, say something like this. And also you see like here, because like purpose here, first of all, is to show you like how you can learn to draw this thing. And then like cases when you need to draw it. It also can be specific. There's like another specific thing. Because one thing is start to draw from box. Other thing is like start to draw from like perspective grid. Right, so when you have perspective grid and you put box inside this grid, it's just it's all different. So like this, like fish eye perspective grid, for example. So we have this box in fish eye. To be able to draw this helicopter inside perspective grid, of course it's better at first at least to be able to draw it without perspective grid, just like a box. Just like again I say, like draw it many times so you will be confident enough, so it will be not like crazy struggle for you and pain to put it into like perspective grid, especially if some curvilinear perspective grid. But eventually it's kind of yeah, it's kind of like reason why you learn to draw this helicopter in 3D. It's to be able put it in a perspective grid. So funny, I actually have outside helicopter sounds. Так. So here you see we have this 1, half, and 1. Same doing all this sequence. So then we have 3 box, but I cannot fit all 3 boxes, so it will be like we can cut down. Because like more you start to make it fancy, yes, definitely it will be more mind boggling for you to find. So it's better to have to get confidence on a more basic level, like on a more on a less kind of dynamic version. So here's our sleds. Then so here will be driver seats. on this. Front. Back. So, so here concourses. Так. So here from here to here is a tail line. Remember? So same structure, different angle. It's just your brain need to adapt, but everything it's the same. So, yeah. Так, let's see some benches, very important here. The benches, this. Так, tail going here. Oh, it's even like, turns out almost whole thing is here. It's just rear flops. Let's put that. It's really like outside helicopters flying. Kind of summoned helicopters. Так, same with the arcs, right? So we have arc here, arc here, then center arc, then this one make this kind of arc. And then, so this is line I tell you before, right? We'll put some curvature here. So have curved side. Same this one, make little curved. So it's looking for overlapping. There's a lot of overlapping. But I can see this circle. It's kind of here, I think. Yeah. Let's draw this. You can make the sled longer. So, deck. So from here, almost forget about pilot. So it's pilot seat. Again, I have a structure, so it's easy to put pilot here. Then here is the pedals for s- this. So again, back to Bain. Back. That same again. Now we have our guys. Now he sit like this from this angle. Before was this angle. Now this angle. It's also useful. Da, 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 da. Draw. Metal, draw, and sleep. Works. abruptly finish. Mhm. So also what is very helpful to understand when you draw something complex like this, it's like in your beginning period, kind of when you draw is like your first 100 times, let's say, you just kind of like introduction to yourself how to draw this thing, how to draw helicopter, for example, right? And especially if you're also beginner in general. So, and also depending on what kind of your current requirements. Maybe like accuracy is not very important for this particular case. So remember that you can just sit and draw like copying from reference, right? Without any structure, without any construction. Why you need the structure? Why you need construction? Because it just gives you more creative control, more you can better grasp this material. So it's just a kind of give you ability to go on a better level and a better clarity. And use it in such way. So use it as a supportive tool. So not something which you need to strictly follow. So you can apply some part of it to extent which is just like help you to find certain lines, kind of, right? Help you to just like better organize it. But don't be like frustrated if you cannot like make it properly 100%, because it's like it's so much frustrating at the beginning, because you definitely will not able to draw it like a Scott Robertson. So you use the structure as a beginning or as some like check for your lines, for proportions, but eventually anyway you just want to make some cool picture, right? So just then you can at certain points you can just totally shut off kind of this perception and just start to draw in cool lines. Just drawing it's cool. That's it. Так. Then you can like look, for example, like Daniel Warren Johnson. He have so many like very awesome illustrations or panels from his comics where there is no much construction. It's just about he managed to capture very cool shapes, kind of make it just awesome drawing with like 20% of construction in it. So Yeah, yeah, I will do it in the fish eye perspective. Because 5-point perspective will be kind of not so hard like in the fish eye. Fish eye is a little more advanced. 5-point perspective is just kind of like no, actually if you rotate in a 5-point perspective, yeah, then it's definitely challenging. Yeah. Так. Kind of trying to choose as rifles. Definitely need to learn some more practice drawing rifles. Так.
Let's love together! Push like, subscribe! Keep on art! Keep on art! Keep on art! Let's love together! Us! Push like! Subscribe! Keep on us! Keep on us! Keep on us! Keep on us!
Hmm. Yes. Some coffee gunners. Hearing this music from movies about Vietnam War. So nice rolling stones, so usual. Yeah, it's just okay. I never read the lyrics for this. So it's Rolling Stones. Not. No, it's forget. I think Rolling Stones. So it's kind of drawing operators. It's another story. Very. Yeah, Rolling Stones. Um, so- So let's say here we have this. It, right? Muff, muff. Meow, meow, meow. What's this? Ah, don't bite me. Don't bite. Ah, I've been it all on a live stream. Oh, I got zombie. Okay, you draw. So also, of course, like um, when you if you really want to be accurate with extreme angles, yeah, it's totally normal thing is to use 3D model for this. Because kind of again it's like it's no perfect method for drawing everything. So here and this. But again, like I say, one thing is like when you cannot draw at all and you try to use 3D model, it's it will not help you much. And other thing, when you able to draw at least like this, and then you use 3D model like to just make process faster and help you like figure out angle better, you know. Birds. That's some sounds. This duck here. Let's see. That's my bench. Yeah, should be about here. What's this thing? So here. This sled. Uh, 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 what's happening? So here's demonstration of this method, of this approach of drawing objects and helicopters. And see here I it's my first attempt of drawing helicopter in fisheye, and it's quite nice. Without I don't have like reference from this angle. I don't have like fisheye reference. It's just using this like calculation. I'm trying to calculate in perspective, like figure out how it will look with this distortion. Yeah, this little blonde, this I draw did some studies yesterday. Oh, let's make again like make like this. Yeah, and if we have perspective grid, let's draw some buildings here. Take some cyberpunk. Yeah, yeah. It's like you've seen how many backgrounds I did on this channel. So draw backgrounds very simple with perspective grids. Back right here, and then you will have space for your background. If you struggle with backgrounds, this channel is for you. For you. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Say like a reflection. No, let's do like explosion. Like can building explode here. And then it's like here. Second helicopter. And some dynamic lines definitely needed now. And heavy metal required. Heavy metal, heavy metal. Okay, sorry, only one song today. Share screen. So this kind of like very dynamic picture, just improvisation. That's crazy. So here this is like very, well, I would say, brutal version of helicopter. Cocktail. Yeah. Okay, so kind of this. The begin video look talking about proportions, like approach and sequence, how to build helicopter in perspective, then can draw some people on a helicopter, then draw from like, upshot view. So this like like a one view upshot. Okay. And fish eye view. Just improvisation. My first attempt of drawing helicopter in a fisheye perspective, so it's only proves that the system worked perfectly, because from first attempt it looks pretty convincingly. So get this control. Second. Okay. It's kind of look cool. Was this 60? Also, you can watch interview, like conversation with the pilot Greg Hooker. Bird. Um, that's it. See you next video. See you.
Let's love together! Push like, subscribe, keep on